The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Moments away, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Denver Nuggets. Looking at Denver, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people, the barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up, Ernie. I mean, his teammates are trusting him more, giving him opportunities, trusting that the fact that he can score, and their success as a unit is also increased because of their trust in him.
You know who Freak reminds me of?
Who's that?
Me.
Oh, yeah.
And that wraps it up here. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next time.
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. For the Denver Nuggets, they come in off that loss to the Pistons. And that's one they'd like to have back. A little more focus would have been enough. Just a 4-point loss.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
And ironically, their play wasn't that bad. It was just their shot making that went AWOL.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. For Reed and Nurkic in the middle. Freak is out there with Will Barton, and it's Chandler in at the 3.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Screen by Nurkic. Here's Freak. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Freak's.
Keep fighting. Keep fighting. All right, D up after this one, all right? Let's go.
So it's the Pacers now. They trail by 14. Paul George is out there with Lavoy Allen. Then there's Ellis. Then it's Turner. And it's Hill in at the 1 spot. That's the Pacers 5. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Ellis has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Pacers. Moutier kicks it to Tucker. Nurkic the pass to Freak.
That's what I thought.
Indiana calls timeout.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly. We need high percentage shots. Move the ball around and make the defense rotate.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Nuggets ahead as they end the... And a chance now to send your...
Well, Coach Bo.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Pacers trail by 15. So out there for the Nuggets right now. Fareed and Nurkic in the middle. Will Barton is out there with Freak, and it's Chandler in at the small forward. Rob. And now the Nuggets, fast break.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
That's his second personal foul.
The Pacers shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And he's good on the second. The Nuggets leading by 16. Freak with it. 27 points for him.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Freak's got 4 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
There's the pick. Pick up by Hill. Ellis outside. Clock is at 3. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for Ellis. And here's Denver. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line. Last time they met was in Denver.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Really such a security blanket, Greg, when you can count on that second unit to step in and provide key minutes, especially when the game is in doubt.
Here's Hill. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Freak.
This is a nice third quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the
challenging stretch here for Indiana. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Allen, a screen on Chandler. George against Chandler. Here's Hill. No good, unable to end this run.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Well, and this run really triggered by their transition offense.
And you can see the momentum swinging now. They've gotten a huge boost of energy, and now the offense is starting to click.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Tucker's checked in. Hill kicks to Hill. They get a hand on it. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Freak. And Nurkic gets it to go.
This is not a tough case to crack. I mean, if they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on defense.
You know, you can't fall asleep in transition. Everybody needs to hightail it back to stop these fast break chances.
Ellis outside. Allen left side. Knocked away. Releases from 15. Rebounded by Fareed. Fareed's got his third rebound tonight.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now, for defense.
Well, the numbers since the All-Star break, and here's how Indiana ranks league-wide. 9th in rebounding, 9th in free throw percentage. They've struggled a bit. Top 20 in the league. There's room to get better there.
And they've been strong in the rebounding department, up in the top 10, and it's just not one guy. Really, it's been about the entire group collectively.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Hill. Hill comes in for George, and it's Vasquez in for Hill. Indiana again missing.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
The Nuggets another fast break chance right here. Look at that jam. Wow. I mean, just beautiful.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Carlos Boozer's checked in for Indiana. Laverne, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Hits the outside fadeaway. Freak's got 42 in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Turner. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
The defense with a really good job the middle there once he got inside.
56 seconds left to play in the third.
Sticking too much.
Here's Freak. Again, the Nuggets score.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
The Pacers have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Outside Boozer. 36 seconds left here in the third quarter. To the middle, Ellis. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. Vasquez has got 5 assists in the game. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Freak. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Now here's Vasquez. Not a lot of room. Over to the inside. 13 feet away. And a jump shot. And it's 8 points for Carlos Boozer.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Here's Freak. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Woo-hoo-hoo, Kevin. They're firing on all cylinders. That shot caps a nice run going into the final quarter.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And a switcher also for Denver. Freaks checked in. They've got Ellis. Paul George is out there with Allen. Then there's Hill. And it's Hill in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And Nelson gets it to go.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Pass to Ellis. Floats one, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
3rd minute of action now gone. Whoa!
Let's go, man. Let's go. And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
At the elbow, it's Ellis. Indiana converting.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Freak with it, working on Ellis. And that one's good. Freak.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Down low.
Assistant, Freak.
Freaking and vibing. Let's go, baby.
Oh! That's moving. That was incredible.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
Poked away. Only one man back on D. Jumps up. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Hill passes to Ellis. Some nice passing here by Indiana. That's good.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Ellis, and that one's good. Freak.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
Here's the lob to the hoop.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Execute it to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the dunkie. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from...
Gentlemen, standing here with Jameer Nelson. And what were the elements, Jameer, that helped contribute to this win?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Hall.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan,